Drinks with the Praphit. Today, a lot of topics. All right, we got to get right into this thing. As always, check out the music, check out the service, check out the site. You like to donate, please do. Donation button on the homepage, praphitproductions.com. People, incest in the Bible. A lot of incest in the Bible. In Leviticus. Where else? Deuteronomy. Either 1st or 2nd Samuel. All throughout Genesis. I think one of them Corinthians. 1st or 2nd Corinthians. And that's just off the top of my head. A lot of incest in the Bible. Now, people will say, well, it's because they had to populate the earth or whatnot. That could be true. It could be true. Drinks with the Praphit. But also in Leviticus also talks about how incest is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But also in the Old Testament, there's a lot of incest. And I don't know. People, is it because God trying to populate the earth? Is it like there was incest when God wasn't looking? I don't know. But to say, well, if it's okay here, but not okay there, I don't know. Like, let's say your family really needs to populate themselves, right? Because let's say people are dying off in your family, all right? And you got the young people, and they ain't really with nobody, you know what I'm saying? And they're running out of time. Time's ticking on the bodies. So you say, well, let's bang each other, have a couple of secret incest babies, but that's it. A couple of secret incest babies, and that's it. We'll just forget all about it. And maybe that's what they need to do. Maybe that's what they need to do, people. Maybe they're just having secret incest babies just a little bit, and it's fine. Or what if murder? You know what I'm saying? Murder is a sin as well. But there's a lot of murder in the Bible, a lot of war in the Bible.
Drinks
you know what I'm
with
saying?
the
Let's just say you murder a few people, but they're really, really bad. So it's okay there, not okay other places. People, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I really don't. I'm just saying a lot of incest in the Bible. Makes me think about the giant incest baby from Rick and Morty. Yeah, it was a big problem. And like they can't live that down. They can't. It was with Morty and his sister, Summer, right? They created an incest baby. I don't remember how. They weren't banging each other, but their juices somehow mixed.
Drinks with
and
Praphit.
somehow it was a giant incest baby in space is where it was. And they have not been able to live that down. And they will never live it down. They shouldn't live it down. Some things you do, people, you should not be able to live it down. Diddy should never be able to live down the stuff he did. Cosby. Some sex things you want to do. Sometimes you get with your partner, you didn't talk things out first, and all of a sudden you want to pee on somebody, and you're like, whoa, what are you doing? Why are you about to pee on me? I didn't say that was cool. I didn't consent to urination. What are you doing? And then you try to live that down. Can we just forget about this? Can we just forget that I wanted to pee on you? And you're like, no. Your partner's like, no. We can't just forget about that. Some things shouldn't be able to live down. Remember that time you tried to pee on me? See that? You got to talk things out first. People. Or the time you puked all over the counter on the bar. I can remember when there was a lady who was real drunk, and she puked all over the bar. It was so disgusting. Ran out the place. Couldn't take it. It was disgusting. She should never be able to live that down. It's just how it is, people. Same thing with giant incest space babies. Shouldn't be able to live it down. Now, people, we got to talk about fear. Fear. All right? Fear, not a good motivator. Bad motivator, I should say. Let's say with shame. We're talking about incest babies and stuff like that. Louis C.K. shouldn't be able to live down when he whipped out his penis and said, hey, can I masturbate in front of everybody? Shouldn't be able to live that down. That was disgusting. It is disgusting. But also shouldn't be motivated by shame or fear. In this case, people need to be to push through that. So yeah, that was me. I was disgusting. And you're like, whoa, what are you doing? Why you not me anymore? I got help. I got the help I needed, and I'm not that anymore. You see what I'm saying? People shouldn't let that hold you down. You got to keep moving. There's been, you got troubles in life with money. Sometimes you get fired. Sometimes you get let go. Sometimes you make bad choices. Maybe you got gambling problems. You know what I'm saying? You get bad with the sharks. And it's all kinds of problems now, people. But you can't let fear hold you down. You know what I'm saying? You got to use boldness and push forward. Boldness. And you're like, whoa, what are you doing? Why are you about to feel the bold, people? And I think a lot of churches, honestly, need to be fearless. Too much, people. Too much fear. People are afraid of what their congregations are going to think. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't speak the truth. They don't love properly. They don't pray properly. They don't worship properly. They don't do it boldly. They don't fellowship properly. It's a good Christian word. Just mean community. They don't do that boldly. People that love is bold. You know what I'm saying? To really get to know somebody, really see somebody, to understand somebody, to serve that person, to honor that person takes boldness and grace. Can't be afraid to do that kind of stuff. That's all I'm saying, people. Do what you got to do.
Drinks with the Praphit.